Hello and welcome back to my bathroom. I usually do this routine about once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. I don't shave too often because I have sensitive skin, so I try to kind of keep it to a minimum. I shave and buzz my head and do all that stuff, so I figured since I'm in here I might as well show you what I do as my routine for kind of keeping groomed. It is mostly with Lush stuff. I start with ocean salt. It is a fine and coarse sea salt, lots of citrus, lime infused vodka, avocado butter. So this is the regular one. It is not the self-preserved one because I tend to stick with the original kind of formula, but I just kind of slap it on here, especially on my whiskers. So a lot of people like this on the whisker before they shave it. It takes away any discoloration, so if you get dark marks under armpits from shaving, this stuff is your friend. So I just kind of slap it on. And I use it to exfoliate, although I do use my Foreo, so I do a very light exfoliation. It's usually for the whisker, so I get a super close shave. Just don't get it in your eye because it's salt and citrus, so it's going to burn. So again, it is fine and coarse sea salt. There's lime infused vodka, grapefruit infusion, so it's like double citrus. It actually smells like margarita, and that was their intention. So I see YouTubers all the time saying, I love this stuff, it smells really fresh, but actually it smells like a margarita. And so being a Lush employee, I am here to tell you, if you care. Okay, so I just kind of work it, and I do usually get red after this because of the citrus and because of the exfoliation, but by the end of it all, I will look much better than I do now. So I also get it down on my neck because this is all about the shaving experience, and like I said, this cuts down, the sea salt volumizes the whisker, and then you get a close shave. But for me and for other men who have to run the blade across their face, this helps with ingrown whiskers. So for ladies, underarm or or on the leg, it will cut down on your ingrown hairs or your bumps. I do have a solution for the razor rash, which I will show you in a second. Actually, after I rinse this off and shave, I do apply that minty mask that I talk about all the time. Mask of Magna Minty acts for me as a aftershave, if you will, to where aftershave kind of cools, takes down irritation. That's what the Mask of Magna Minty does for me, only without the burn, and that's preferred. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash this off, and then I'm going to start to shave my face. Okay, so exfoliation is rinsed off, and like I said, it does make me red because I kind of scrub a bit hard to get rid of the dead skin. My whisker is like standing on end, so I know I'm going to be getting a close shave. So I just want to recap: ocean salts, fine and coarse sea salt. It is lime-infused vodka, there's a grapefruit infusion, and in the original formula there is avocado. In the self-preserving formula there is mango butter. So, kind of difference there. I tend to stick with the original formula of the ocean salt and the Mask of Magna Minty, just because I've used it for a long time and I feel that I like it. It's fine. I'm not one that cares about preservative, but if you are, then just pick up the self-preserving one. Next, I shave my face, and I do use a Lush product. It is the Dirty Shaving Cream. This is a Vina Sativa base, so an oat milk base, kind of like a vino. So it's good for calming skin. It also has lavender. It has lots of good stuff. But I found that this one is best for me because I do have sensitive skin, especially when I shave, and the dirty one, Dirty Shaving Cream, is the best for my skin. They have what, 4 different shaving creams, and just depending on what you like. Prince is the thickest, Ambrosia is the thinnest. This one's right in the middle, and then now they have DeFluff shaving cream, which is the new shaving soap is what it's called. So Dirty, Ambrosia, and Prince do not have surfactants, so this will not foam up like a regular shaving cream like DeFluff does. Sometimes the surfactants is what makes irritation, so I find that the Dirty works just fine for me. For me, Prince is too thick, and Ambrosia is a bit thin. So this is right in the middle, and it is oat milk based, so I like it. So I just kind of take it, and I spread it all up on my face. And I can already feel, you know, the cooling of the lavender helps. It's gonna help with taking down the redness, but it's already cooling with the oat milk and the lavender. It is cooling my skins. So you can see it's just kind of like a thick cream. The best part about these is you can just wipe it away. You don't need to wash it off. Because, like I said, it's not like a foaming shaving cream. You can actually use it to moisturize. So you can rinse it away, or you can just wipe it away and leave the moisture behind. So it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So it puts a nice thin layer between you and the razor. And when I shave, I do need to use a brand new razor every time because, like I said, I do have sensitive skin. If I don't, then my skin, especially on my neck, it just is red, like on fire. And that kind of sucks. Excuse the water running. I gotta rinse my hand off. Yeah. Okay, so recapping on Dirty. It is a Avena sativa or oat milk base. There is lavender oil in it, which really helps to cool. There is safflower oil, shea butter. There's sandalwood oil also. There's also a Tonka Absolute. So the Tonka, I think, is more for the smell. And it's a nice herby, kind of earthy smell. It smells pretty much like lavender. There is also honey in it. So honey is a humectant. It locks in moisture. That's probably another reason why it works really well on my face, especially when you gotta run a razor across your face. It ain't fun, trust. It is not fun. Okay, so I have my razor, and I usually do start with my neck. Okay, now you're not gonna be able to see this on camera probably, but so I start up and then I go ahead and really gently I work down. So you can see my neck is red, but like I said, after the mask, it'll be all G. So this just gives a super duper close shave. Then when I will go like all the way around my neck because just to make sure that I get all the little hairs and all that. Let me go ahead and just start on this. When I do shave, the once or twice a week that I do shave, I do skin shave, which means you go against the hair, which you're not supposed to do, but I like it really super close, especially because I only do it once or twice a week, so I want it to last as long as possible. That's usually why you see me with stubble, because it just hurts, and I don't want to deal with that, so I'd rather live with just stubble. And good thing it's kind of a trend right now where guys do have scruffy stubble, so I can kind of get away with it, but hopefully that trend will end soon because that would suck. Okay, so I finished shaving up at the sink so I wouldn't slash myself all up because that wouldn't be cool. And I went ahead and shaved all around my neck, all the way around the back of my neck, I mean. And so now I have water up on my face and I'm going to spread the Mask of Magnamenti. This is my holy grail. I think a lot of people are kind of learning about this. If you wet your face first, you need a lot less because a thin layer is going to be just as effective as a thick one, so I kind of thinned it out. And I forgot to show you, but up underneath my whiskers I have a pimple right here. It's coming out and it's an undergrounder and it feels like it's going to be a doozy, so this stuff will help to either pull it out or dry it up. So that's kind of why I like this stuff. Masca Magna Minty is super, super minty. You've heard me talk about this before. It is a kaolin clay. I get it right up under my eyes for the bags. Okay, don't get it in your eye because it'll burn like shit. But yeah, get it right up under my eye. And then I run it down my neck because it helps to cool the razor burn. This gets super, super minty if you haven't tried it before. But again, kaolin clay, it's green from chlorophyll, so chlorophyll adds oxygen to repairing skin cells, which is lovely. It's antioxidant, so that means it's anti-aging. And you know me, I love anything anti-aging because I'm fucking old. Okay, get it right up on the hairline. Okay, and right now it's just super, super minty. It feels really, really good. This, even if I don't, like, because I shower at night, even if I don't shower in the morning before I go out and do things, then I slap this on because it makes my skin super, super bright, and it's all about acne. So, again, kaolin clay, there is honey, there is chlorophyll, and there's peppermint. So all of that stuff is lovely. And this looks like a thick layer, but again, my face was wet, so I'm just taking small dollops and I'm spreading it out. And this is actually a pretty thin layer. So this big thing, using it every day, it lasts me a good like 3.5, 4 months. If you use that trick. I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit for about 10, 15 minutes. The clay will dry and you'll know when to wash it off, and kind of let it bring down the burn from the razor. And then I will come back. I buzz my head with a regular wall clipper. It's just from Walmart or Walgreens, one of those places. And while I let this sit, I will try to decide if I'm just going to buzz my head or if I'm going to go ahead and just shave it bald. I'll know better after I rinse off the mask to see how my skin looks. I'm just sitting, waiting for my mask to dry. I'm sitting, waiting for my mask to dry. Okay, so it feels really, really tingly minty. It's taking down the burn of my shaving of the razor. And it's been maybe 5 or 6 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off. It is kind of starting to dry. So I'm gonna rinse it off and then start buzzing away. Feels so fresh. And you can see there is still redness, and that is the pimple that's coming out, which is devastation happening as we speak, but I have a remedy for that, and I will show you what I do to kind of either bring it to a head or just kill it altogether. It feels like a huge undergrounder. I couldn't see it because I had stubble, but now that I'm all shaven, it's there for all the world to see. So yeah, the mask is off. I don't use the adzuki beans, so I forgot to mention, Masca Mag has a little crushed adzuki bean in it that you can use to exfoliate. I don't do that because I have my Foreo, and that's what I exfoliate with daily, actually twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. So I'm going to go ahead and set you down and grab my clipper. So the wall clipper, I don't know if it's going to be too noisy, but let's give it a shot. I put it on the lowest setting and then I just go for it. Okay, I kind of go from back to front and then front to back and side to side. I kind of want to go in all different directions because that's how hair grows. And I'm using the viewfinder on my phone to kind of do this, so I might cut away and actually use the mirror, but you kind of get the gist of it. It's just running the razor or the buzzer over your head until everything is nice and even. I'm thinking because I do have this stuff over here, I might just buzz it and not shave it because, like I said, I don't want just like no hair at all. I mean, there has to be something to focus on other than the shit on my face.
Switch. Wow, that's weird. The light is so nails.
all nice and buzzed. And now I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower and rinse myself off because I got hairs all over me. Okay, so I got a new cotton swab and I put on my Mario Badescu drying lotion. I've been using this for a long time. I read it in a magazine that it can get rid of a pimple overnight. This is what the celebrities use in Hollywood, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. And it's good enough for you, so give it a shot. You won't regret it. I forgot to film that part, so I just thought that I would show you or tell you why I have this big white blotch on my face. But pretty much what it is there's a sediment of calamine, and other lovely ingredients, and then there's a layer of isopropyl alcohol, and you dip a cotton swab down into the middle of it all, pick up the sediment, and then put it on there, and this will dry up my face demon by morning time, which is lovely. And I'm sorry, but it's hot in the bathroom because I just took a hot, steamy shower. But now I put on my deodorant, which is the Aromaco. It's a natural deodorant from Lush, and if you tried natural deodorants before, you should try this one because it actually works. We get people all the time that come into the shop and they say, I tried that crystal thing and I still stink. Well, you need to try Aromaco. And then on top of Aromaco, I put on Tio. It looks like this, and it has a wax base. There is a lot of fallout with this, but it's natural, so I don't care. I keep it in a container like this. And then when powder falls off of it and I'm running low, I just use the powder. I cannot use Tio by its own because there's lots of lemongrass in it and it burns the shit out of my armpits. Who knew I had sensitive armpits? But if you do too, then you might want to put a layer of Aromaco, which is... there's actually patchouli in it. Patchouli helps to cool the body. You just hold it in your hand and you rub it on your armpit. It smells pretty much like patchouli, but then you cover it up with the lemongrass of the Tio, and it smells really good. And then, I know it sounds weird, but then after that, I use vanilla puff powder. So this smells like vanilla, and we call it pikaki here in the islands, but mainlanders call it jasmine. So I use the Aromaco for the stink, and I use vanilla puff powder for the wetness. Because you know what? There's something wrong with antiperspirant. You're trying to stop your body from sweating. There's just something wrong with that, in my opinion. You want to stay away from the aluminum-based deodorants, at least I do, because especially if you're a woman with lymph nodes and breast cancer, you probably don't want to go there. So check out a natural deodorant from Lush. You will love it. Okay, I am Pao. I'm going to get out of this hot-ass bathroom and go and kind of catch a breeze and cool off. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog now. Don't forget, spread aloha every day. Bye.